Today we're going to make some lye soap. My dad's made lye soap for years. We actually have a recipe here that he's gotten years and years ago. Okay, so we're going to start out with 3 cups of cold water. It's been sitting outside, so it actually is pretty cold. It's actually snowing here a little bit today. We've got our 9 tablespoons of lye, so we're going to mix in our lye until it's all the way dissolved. Then we're going to add our 6 cups of lard, and we're going to do it this go. So we've got our 9 tablespoons of lye.
Is it getting crusty at the bottom? I can hear that.
What causes
The other
that?
one didn't do that.
Golly.
That's impressive.
Wow, that's
I
tough.
hate to do it outside.
Wow. Holy cow. What's causing it to do that?
See them fumes coming up? It didn't do that on the
Yep.
first one.
Yep, so it's a lot stronger on it.
Yep.
So this lye is reacting really quick. It's already starting to release a fume of vapor. It's off the bottom now. Right there it's not. Okay. So our lye is fully dissolved. We're going to go ahead and add our lard. And we're going to blend it in. We're going to mix it in until it's dissolved all the way. We bought lard to make this. It's kind of refined. I guess what you call it when you did. Refined, purified.
Mm-hmm.
It comes, it's really white and clean. It doesn't have much of a smell to it at all. You can catch your fat, your grease off of bacon. And people used to use that. Actually, my grandfather and them used to can their lard, didn't they? They would get it and like run it through a grinder, and then they would keep it, use it to cook with and stuff. But anyway,
They take the lard and grind it and then cook it down.
so after they ground it, they cooked it down.
Then they would strain it.
What they call it, rendering it? Is that what they call it?
Then they would strain it,
Okay.
keep the cracklings, and then use that to make
I don't know if any of you all get poison ivy. I get it quite a bit in the summertime. And the lye soap does really good with that, with drying it up. Now, I bought this at Farm Bureau. A lot of those smaller businesses that have like farming supplies, you can get a lot of stuff there that's harder to get elsewhere. Just to go over the recipe again, we got 6 cups of lard, 3 cups cold water, 9 tablespoons of lye is where we're at right now. And we're going to add in 6 tablespoons of borax, and then 6 tablespoons of ammonia. The borax, we were talking a second ago, it kind of gives it a lathery effect. It allows it to kind of lather on your skin. We're not really for sure what the ammonia is. Me and Dad kind of think that maybe it helps it set up. But you can get ammonia just at Walmart. The borax came from Walmart. The ammonia, you'll probably find it like in your cleaning section with like your just like Clorox cleanup and stuff like that, your bleaches. The borax is with the that ammonia. Good Lord. The borax is with the borax is gosh, I can't talk. That's rough. Shit fire. The borax is with the cleaning, like the laundry detergents. That's burning my eyes. Ugh. Gosh. It's the ammonia, I guess. I don't know if ammonia... Well, I'm sure ammonia and lye react together. We might be breathing something poisonous. I don't know. But people made lye soap for years. But this recipe's several, I'd say probably 50 or 60 years or older, you reckon?
yes,
And what'd you call it? A cold something?
cold method.
It's a cold method. So basically you don't boil the water yourself. So okay. So you use the heat from the lye and the water to melt your lard. There is a way you can make it with boiling your water and melting the lard and everything in it. But this is what they call the cold method, Dad said. And the heat from the lye and the water is what melts the lard. And then Dad said he usually stores his like under the bed to let it cure. So you want to let it dry about 5 months. He said they put theirs under the bed. You can probably put it in your closet, in your pantry, somewhere where it's kind of dark and dry. I don't know, it has to be dark. Does it have to be dark? Just dry mainly. So mainly just somewhere it's got some air passing through and it's dry.
Out of the way.
Yeah, just kind of out of your way. It's getting thick now, so I guess we got to pour it in this dish, won't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, and usually put like some parchment paper or wax paper over top of the soap. It's actually just going to flop
Yeah,
out of
look at
there.
that.
Yeah, it's like a dough almost. That's really cool. Yeah, the last batch we made didn't do nothing like that,
Didn't do
did it?
that, no.
No. So
It's because of the line. The soap.
yeah. So anyhow, letting it cure, it causes it just lets it dry out. Well, that's a lot nicer too.
Mhm.
Pretty. And then just let it cure for about 5 months. And like I said, it's really good for like poison ivy if you get poison ivy. That's what I've used it for in the past. I get it at least 2 or 3 times a summer.
So we're making this in January. It'll be ready by summertime.
Yeah, January, May, June. You reckon?
Yep.
So this does make a lot of soap. I asked Dad in the kitchen. We've never tried to like vary from the recipe. Have you? Have you ever tried to like cut it down in half or anything like that? So it may work in half, but we don't know. We've never tried that. The recipe, because sometimes a lot of stuff you can cut the mixture in half and it'll work. But then sometimes you try to cut the mixture in half and it like ruins it. So I'm not for sure if this will work if you try to cut it in half, because it does make a lot. So just take that kind of at your own discretion, that if you're going to cut it in half, it may not work right. So
And it will turn white after it dries.
after it dries, it'll turn white. Okay. So guys, thank you all for watching. It's just another day living loony.